all black. Find your home.
We hit black 11.
I hit black 11. That's the dragon.
Welcome back. Today is September 11th, 2025, episode 52, Water Hose Drinkers. I'm Cole, 2-0 Cole, as I like to say it. Actually, maybe 3-0 if we're counting NFL teams. And I'm here with my good friend Josh. How are we doing today, Josh?
I'm good. It's Thursday. You know what I mean? I'm ready for the weekend, ready to get back in the borough.
Mm-hmm.
And, we got some football tonight, but nothing beats Saturday night game
Oh,
in
yeah.
the stadium, I will say.
Oh, Saturday night game. When is the kick? I didn't even know.
7 p.m. Eastern time
We got to
on
get a light.
on ESPN Plus. So
Oh, a light show? A Paulson light show?
yeah, dude, haven't had one of those in a while since App State last year. So, yeah, dude, I'm excited to be back in
Oh, yeah.
Statesboro. I haven't been back in Statesboro in a long time. So,
Yeah. It's been it's been, it's been since November of last year.
no, I went to Gata Jam.
That's right. You did go to Gatta's
And I
Jam.
probably went back to go see my brother, a couple times.
I don't have that problem. I live where my team plays now, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm only an hour 45 away, so it's not like I'm not that far. So,
yeah. So let's hear it. Song of the week. It's Thursday. What are we feeling for song of the week?
song of the week. I'm going to have to say Can't Hold Me Down by Ty Myers. Shouts out the hometown Macon, Georgia. Even though I don't live in Macon anymore, but hometown Macon, Georgia.
I like it. I like it. I mean, you're from there. You never forget.
Yeah, the guy has no affiliation with Macon, but he
Really?
mentions Macon in his song. Kid's like 17, dude.
Oh
Unbelievable
wow.
singer. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
wow. Yeah. I'll never forget. Josh, where you from? I'm from Macon. I'm from Polk County. And that's how this beautiful friendship started so long
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the classic because I haven't felt this in so long. I'm going, and also because of the road trip I had to make last weekend, and it powered me through the last hour of my Monday trip back home before work. Eastbound and Down, Jerry Reed, love it. It's just it gets the blood pumping, and it was the perfect song to roll back into Tallahassee after my weekend in Atlanta for. So that's gonna be my song of the week.
Could I give an honorable mention for
Yeah, sure ahead. Yeah,
Many Men by 50 Cent. Eagles are getting a lot of hate. Many Men.
you want to talk about it?
No, but there's an AI version out there that I heard, and it's like actually like a 60s kind of like soul version of the song. And dude, what AI can do is crazy because it's actually
Yeah.
like I'll try to find it and send it to you later, but it
Oh
dude
yeah.
wild. Because like I would play it on here, but it's like I don't know if like AI would be like copyright
Yeah.
purposes, so like I'm not gonna go there.
If you're just stalling because your Dirty Birds didn't,
Yeah, that song does
yeah.
have a lot of foul language. So Many Men also relates to the game, the Bucs Falcons game, because obviously my guy Koo, our guy Koo, had him on the podcast. Missed that kick. I mean, you got to make those, and obviously he knows that. Man, you know what I mean? He knows. Don't shake your head.
He doesn't have to make them. He made one
I
last
mean,
year. I got my lick back.
all right, all right, all right. But look. I mean, you're not. I know you're not rooting for Koo's downfall. Only when
I
it's
am not.
you're rooting for the Falcons' downfall when it's against the Buccaneers. So, but simple as that. I mean, you gotta, as a kicker in the NFL, probably one of the highest, if not the highest paid player, kicker in the NFL.
Is he? No.
Justin
Is
Tucker's
he?
not on the team.
Is Koo the highest? That'd be a good trivia question right now. I want to know who the highest paid NFL kicker is.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's soon to be Ryan Fitzgerald, notable Carolina Panther.
he had a good game. He had a
I
good game the other day.
I had Jake Moody on my fantasy team. They just
Harrison Butker.
oh, okay. Where's
Yeah.
Q rank and all that?
Um, do you know what's crazy? Kicker contracts. The first one that popped up was Ryan Fitzgerald. That's crazy. Um, wow, who's actually down on the list? Tyler Bass is getting paid more per year. Ku's
Wow.
contract as a whole is more than Tyler Bass because of the years.
Mm-hmm.
Who is getting paid um 4.85 million per year.
All
So he
that,
is one,
all.
two, three, four, five. He's like 10 or 11 on the list. I
Hey,
missed.
that's still,
I
he's
can't
in the
count
top
very
half.
well, so I mean, yeah, he's top half the league, but that's just based on per year. If you look at total contract, he is number two behind Harrison Butker on the total value of the contract. But per year is different because I think he signed like a 3, 4 year deal. So
And
that's
it's
total value.
guaranteed. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the total value of the contract. So if you look at that, he's number two. But if you look at per year average base, he's top half of the league.
Yeah,
So
and that's great. And he was number two on Sunday when he missed that kick and took the L. And I'm so happy I did not drive
yeah.
4 hours to lose again because last year about killed me. Last year was tough, but I got it back. It was a euphoric moment. And that happened in my face. Like, again, the game
Yeah.
came right down into my, like, on my end of the field. I will give credit where credit is due. It in terms of like NFL stadiums, man, I've been to a couple, mainly down here, obviously.
Mhm.
Um, that is my favorite stadium by far. My
That's
favorite
great.
stadium is
Well,
Mercedes-Benz.
the prices on food too.
Yes,
I
yes, of
mean,
course.
beer is going to be beer. It's still going to be expensive.
It's still cheaper, like than
It's
at a Tampa
yeah,
game. It's
it's
extremely
cheaper. It's
cheaper.
cheaper than a Georgia Southern game.
I know, because
I mean,
I just, and I will say this too, like even after the game, like, and there's a bunch of banter going back and forth. There's a mutual respect between Atlanta and Bucs fans
mhm.
where we just are like, we'll see you
Screw
again.
the Saints.
Yeah, no, I mean the Saints are horrible, and then the Panthers. I don't have any ill will towards the Panthers. They're just the Panthers.
They're just been kind of irrelevant
They
in
need
our
since Cam,
lifetime
yeah,
since Cam. So
they need to get rid of that owner. But no, it was a fun weekend. I rode up there Friday. I got to see my good buddy Hunter. I haven't seen him since, my move, and he moved up there. Got to see his family is amazing. Got to see my boy Noah, my boy DJ. So it was a fun time. Even so, also Noah's father-in-law, Frank, massive, massive Bucks fan. It was his first ever away game as a Bucks fan. He's been a
really,
lifelong Bucks fan, and he had a great time too. So the only thing I do not miss is Atlanta traffic. It took
yeah.
me, it took me, we went to go pick Frank up from the airport on Saturday. It took me from it was staying in like Kennesaw area to
Mhm.
get to the airport. It detoured me and all that stuff. It took us 2 hours to get there and back. I could have drove to you by the time it took me to get to the Atlanta airport and get back to where I was staying. But no, it was a great weekend overall. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, Saturday just watching college football as well. Checking out the city. I really do love Atlanta. It's a great time. I have a great time every time I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, I've had good times at Braves games, Falcons games, but man, you could just not pay me to live in that town.
Yeah,
Or
you got to play on the outskirts, but I mean, the outskirts is worth it in my opinion, and you're able to go to and from. I just every time I'm there, I have a good time. You know what I mean? Like I just
yeah,
it feels good and it's a fun time. It's a big like I couldn't live in the city, of course, but like outskirts of it, Marietta, Woodstock. Like we went out in Woodstock and that was a great time. Saturday night it was a
yeah,
fantastic time.
my wife is actually from the Woodstock area. Canton's right there, so
Wow, yeah, I think I took the Canton exit. What a small world.
probably.
Yeah, but
And
it was a great.
Woodstock and Canton's the same county, so
Yeah, yeah, didn't know that. Learned something new.
Cherokee County. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, the bars in Woodstock, great bar scene there too. If
Oh
you're
yeah.
so good.
Closes at 1 a.m. too.
Yeah, which is, I mean, I'm cashed out nowadays, but
I'm learning to be cashed out too. So I'm getting too old to be doing that stuff. But yeah, the game was great.
you're
I had a
telling
great
me, dude.
time.
I got one of my friends. I was like, yeah, I'm coming to Statesboro. Like, want to see you. He's like, yeah, like we're gonna go to the fraternity house, and I was like, no. I was like, I've got a wife and a kid. Like, I don't think I need to be doing that, man.
Your
Like,
next the next time you'll be at that fraternity house is when was it when little man is rushing, huh?
hopefully he's playing football at Southern. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So,
Or Florida State. We're not going to shut the door on Florida State yet.
no,
Oklahoma.
no, 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 no. That door, unless he gets a full ride, then I can
I'll
live.
see what I can do.
I can live. I can live because I ain't paying for that out of state tuition.
But yeah, no, great time. And you know, football, I love it. It was a lot of fun. And if you're cool with it, I can roll into it. That was one of two wins I got on Sunday because I went 1-5 in all my fantasy leagues. I'm in six total. Lost.
yeah, I won
Brutal.
one game, one matchup out of three. So
You want to know the worst part about losing one of my leagues was?
what?
All-time record between me and my little brother is now 3-3. I lost the Woodard Bowl and it is tearing me apart
Well,
by two.
I won two championships last year, so that's what I'm living on right now.
Yeah, but my brother's on a three. I'm on a 3-0 skid. I had a 3-0 all time, and
You got to get your
now
boys right, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You got
I
to get your
lost by
boys right.
two. I lost by two. But yeah, so I went 1-5 fantasy. Man, week one's always hard to gauge. It's always hard to gauge, in my opinion. I had guys on my bench that popped off. So, you
But yeah,
know,
I mean, kind of tying that into Seminoles had a big win. Obviously, whether who were they playing again? FCS.
we were playing the Texas A&M East. So the Lions of East Texas A&M.
Yeah. So I mean, either way, you did your job. I mean, you got done what you're supposed to get done. To be quite
Yeah.
honest with you, I mean, you're 2-0 at this point. A year ago, y'all were on a massive downhill slide. So, I mean, how does it feel to actually be back in the early season, being relevant again, you know?
I It's a feeling of just because last year tore me apart. Last year tore me apart. I mean, watching the game, right? And like I had after watching the Bama game, I was like, okay, next week, cupcake game. But the way that they went out there and took care of business, I mean, man, we had Tommy was sitting in the second quarter. We sat our starters in the second quarter, and you go out and take care of business. And when the fan base is going, who is that guy? Who are we giving reps to? It's just a good feeling. I think that the mission is still the same, and it's you
Well,
know,
it was great for some of those younger guys and more
yes.
of the role players to get in the game,
Hmm.
get some snaps because
Oh yeah.
obviously the nature of football is injuries are going to happen. So getting some of those, younger cats some snaps, some of the role players getting in there, getting their feet wet a little bit early in the season because
Mhm.
I mean, some of those guys at 2 months from now could be an everyday starter.
So
You
we
uh,
we played a lot of freshmen last week, funny enough. We had quite a few freshmen that were got in the game. We actually had a wide receiver start as a freshman for the first time since like 19, I don't want to say 1992 or 1982. Boggs, absolute stud. But yeah, overall the game, we just took care of business. And that's all I needed to do. And it felt good looking up and just seeing touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And the plays that they were making, it was fluid. The offense was fluid. And even down and out, the guys that are like those third and fourth strings, it's like the fourth quarter, backups on backups are in, and East Texas A&M drives and gets down towards the goal line, and then boys stop them on first down, stop them on second down, stop them on third down. I thought East Texas A&M would go for the touchdown to try and get the shutout,
mm,
went for the field goal, but there was still effort on that field goal to block it. So, man, it just feels good. We get a bye week this week. Looking to next week. Forget who we play. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I forgot.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
No, no, no. I'm a little mad at myself. I've been so like on one since we've been winning. I completely spaced out on who we play. I know we
Um,
played Virginia in
Kent State.
Kent. Okay, yeah, Kent State.
That's going to be 100-0. That's the worst team in Division
Well,
One.
not anymore. I believe if I'm not mistaken, they got a
Akron,
win.
Akron might be up there.
Kent State got their first win in 2 years. I'm seeing that right now.
That is crazy. But yeah, dude, I mean, you're back to being, of course, it's still early. You haven't even
But
started conference play, but you're back to being relevant.
mhm.
Castellanos looks like a very, very, very different man from last year to this year. Obviously, I mean, dude, I'm not a fan of Bill O'Brien, to be quite honest with you.
I don't think he had the talent that he has here where he's able to shine. And I
Well,
just
he's actually
feel
got an offensive line.
that too.
You know?
Yeah, completely rebuilt offensive line, mind
Yep.
you, and the competence in the coaching, the you know, the energy is back, the town is back. You
Yep.
see it, you feel it.
And
It's
I think, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I
fantastic. Oh
think
yeah,
the
go ahead.
biggest difference maker for y'all's offense is Malzahn.
Oh, for sure. Yes, of course,
I
of
mean,
course. He was
and
he
that
was.
guy's got Alabama's number. People are like, look at his record against Alabama. It's like, okay, but yeah, look at his record, and he was also 500, about 500 against the greatest coach in college football history.
And
So,
was
I
able
mean,
to
when has
average.
anybody done that, you
He
know?
averaged 27 points a game against Alabama. Not many
Yeah.
teams are able to say that.
Mm-mm.
So Gus is the beauty of it is Gus was the mentor to Mike. Mike comes from the Gus tree, and Mike being able to take a step back and put the trust into someone to run his offense the way he wants to run it. It's a little different, but it's still the same in the
Yeah,
same
it's not
tree.
a traditional, Gus Malzahn, but like, I mean,
It's there.
yeah.
You see it. You see it. Those the misdirection, the end arounds, the where's the ball going to be, and then the boom that shot down the field. And I mean, we just got playmakers on we got
Mhm.
playmakers on every side of the ball. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and I mean, talk about one of your other teams kind of shifting to the G5 here. I mean, South Florida Bulls are absolutely freaking rolling right now, dude.
It was the greatest.
Taking down, draining the swamp, just like the Eagles did back in 2013, draining the freaking swamp, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, dude,
Is
and
there any coach on the hot seat quicker into 2025 than Billy Napier?
head coach, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, Kalen DeBoer went out and won 70 something to nothing, and
They
he
needed
can
that.
go.
They needed that, but it's also DeBoer's second year. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Napier's been there for a little bit. It's exactly. So year four, it's time you should be competing for an SEC championship and a college football playoff spot, and you're not even anywhere close to that right now.
I'm gonna say this. I
South,
don't
I'm going to say this before you go. I'm sorry to interrupt you again.
go
South
ahead,
Florida
dude.
is
I
beating
love it.
freaking Miami this weekend, dude.
Oh,
I'm rooting for them like absolute hell, dude. Like, dude, it's just one of those teams for me. It's just like, dude, it's so hard not to like them.
it feels
Like,
like 2007 again, brother.
dude, and Byron Brown, like, how can you not like that kid, dude?
Well,
And
I'm gonna give love to the O line. The O line boys are pushing and
playing
moving.
great. Got
They're
two of
playing
your
great.
buddies. Got two of your buddies on that O line too, man.
Old
And
Zane Herring and Thomas Schrader.
this,
Love them. Love it. Love it.
I'm curious about, I don't think, did they even give up a sack against Boise?
I'm not sure. I'm not
What
sure.
conference are they in again?
They are in the American.
Yeah. Okay. So South Florida last week, Florida sacked them once. Once. Look, I mean, say what you want to say. I mean, Florida's still in an SEC school. You allow one sack against an SEC school, I don't care who it is. I don't care who you're playing, whether it's SEC or not. That's fantastic.
Well, I think
Sacked four
goal.
times. Got sacked four times against Boise, but I mean, you still won the game 34-7 against Boise.
I think the coach, was it Golish, I think is his name, Alec Golish. He's built South Florida into a power. Like, look, his recruiting has been there. If you look at it, he has been
They've got
like
money.
they're building. Yeah, they're young. They're a young but hungry alumni base, and that's really important when you want to build up this program. But man, Golish is just like he's got fire, he's got energy, he's innovative. When Tennessee was with Joe Milton and they were like scoring 1 million points, he was the OC, and he got Byron Brown, who stayed, mind you, who stayed at USF because they knew what they were building. This is a team that just they had energy, they had fire, they were never out of it. And I will say this, Florida doesn't look all that good. Florida and they look undisciplined. They
Miami's
look
overrated.
I I'm gonna not I got them on deck in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on them. But I will be saying if USF pulls it off yet again, they will be forever and always tied to Florida State for just an absolute beauty of a 2025. Like they're going out and doing things. It's like sending out like a hitman. It's like, go take care of them. We'll see you in the playoffs type of deal. But man, I really hope they do it. That game's on CW. How funny is that? The
Yeah.
CW has a ranked matchup, a top 25 ranked matchup is going to be on CW. And I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I will
Mhm.
say this, Bane on Miami's defense is legit. Ruben Bane Jr. He is going to be causing some fits, but I think Byron Brown is mobile enough to where they can
Yep.
still keep it close and make it again. They went into the swamp and won. They're riding high. Why can't they do it again?
Yeah, and I mean, you talked about that young donor base, like you said that USF has, and I think that's one thing to just using Georgia Southern as an example. That's kind of one thing that Georgia Southern just doesn't really have right now. The fan base is not fully bought in. I mean, if any Georgia Southern fan's going to check Twitter, I mean, good gosh. Well, let's everybody pump the brakes a little bit here. And I mean, I've gotten a few DMs myself that are not very good. I didn't even respond to them. But I mean, half these people don't even have their names attached to their profile. So, I mean, I'm not going to say the profile or anything, but I've gotten a few choice words in my DMs, and it's like, dude, like, I'm not even employed by the university.
I mean,
Like,
I
why are
mean,
you DMing me?
what do you expect what do you expect the hateful DM to do? What do you expect the toxicity to do? And I'll tell you this, the players see it and it's not going to help them. But
Mhm.
if you are optimistic, because I mean, I'll be honest with you, y'all ain't losing this weekend. It's not happening. I know
We'll be 2-2 walking into James Madison.
listen, the Sun Belt Championship is still in play. I don't care what anyone
Dude,
says.
Sunbelt is wide slap open right now.
Wide slap open.
Yeah.
And I will say this, man, I watched the start of the Southern game. I was in Woodstock I just had watched what was it? I forget who I'd watched, but no, I saw and you can't just I mean it's a USC. It's tough. You got the boys were out west for 2 weeks and it was really tough to stay out there on top of school starting as well. You got to remember these are college kids. These are college kids. They are I mean they're busting their ass. You go to lose to Fresno State. Okay. And then next week you got to go play a Power Five school with USC, who also their coach is not really done anything since he's got there. So he cannot really afford to lose and all that stuff. But the way that they came out, how hot, boom,
Yeah.
fumble, and that catch.
Oh yeah, hell of a catch by USC as well, which was an offensive pass interference. But Weston Bryant getting his first touchdown pass, which was awesome. Love to see that. Pretty cool seeing Coach Helton's son get to play in the Coliseum. The field that he grew up running around while his dad was the coach.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool to see. I know that was a little emotional for the family, but obviously the final score and giving up all those freaking yards on defense is not what we want. Defense has got to get their shit together, quite honest with you. We've gotten some kids that three kids that have already gotten departed from the team. Want to say kicked off is what I'm hearing. Can't really speak on that. Granted, I have zero information on that other than what I just said. That's all my information. But at the same time, the result was not what we wanted in those two final scores. I said before the season started, I said it last week, you walk out of California 1-1 with no major injuries is going to be a success. Obviously, we're not walking out 1-1. We're walking out 0-2 with two ugly losses, two ugly second halves, really. More so against Fresno, ugly second half because we're already pretty much damn near beat at halftime against USC. But you got to keep this in mind. USC also has a 30, $40 million roster. You know what I
Is
mean?
it? It's not that bad. The most it's up there in the millions. The most last year was 25 million, but
Okay.
they're up there. They're up there.
Okay.
I'm not
Their roster is at least I'll take back what I said.
10 million.
No, no.
It's not in the 20s.
I in my sources say
Okay.
tens of million.
Okay. But we get your point.
I
It's
mean
tough. It's tough. It's
that
tough to win at USC. It's very tough.
yeah, and at the same time, like I said, we're walking out 0-2, but no major injuries as of right now. Knock on wood. We got a couple tweaks, bruises, but I really like where our offensive line is at. JC hasn't done anything special, which is fine. Has had to, force a lot of throws because we've been down, unfortunately. But JC has also not looked bad either. One interception against Fresno, which was not his fault. And an interception against USC. He kind of stared down the receiver a little bit. Okay, maybe you shouldn't have done that. But okay, if you stare down the receiver and maybe put the ball more to the outside than the inside, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of nitpick that.
But again, you're playing from behind. Like
Playing
you're,
from behind.
yeah.
You're forcing the pass, and at the same time, I mean, interceptions are obviously going to happen. I still think he had three touchdown passes and one pick, 250 yards. I'm not really going to pull up stat line, but you roll into Jack State this weekend, back in Paulson, night game in Paulson. I think the biggest difference maker in this game on Saturday is going to be Paulson Stadium.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to wake the defense up. And and the best way to do that, get back to Eagle Creek, establish who you are, and get to Paulson and take care of business. That is how you establish it because Jacksonville State is on a bit of a high. I don't know if
Yes,
you've done a little research on our on y'all's opponent this weekend.
I have.
Um,
I have not done extensive research. I do
they're
have
coming off a big win. They're coming off a big win.
big win against Liberty. What really, really scares me, it is they've got two running backs that can go. And we have not really been able to stop the run the last 2 weeks, man. And that's our biggest lack right now. So we
270 yards is their leading rusher.
mhm.
46 carries.
Oh, that's really freaking good in 2 games, man. I mean, that's no Ashton Genty numbers, but Ashton Genty put up more than that on us last year, and we almost beat him too. So, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, this is going to be a good. These next 2 weeks are a good get back. Let's win these next two ball games. But what I really want to see, Cole, is, and I feel sure you'll probably watch the game as well. I really want us to, man, let's put 8 in the freaking box. If you're still beating us, put 9 in the freaking box, man. Let's force that quarterback to freaking throw the ball. And Southern fans, you are familiar with Clint Trickett, their offensive coordinator. He was at Georgia Southern last year. I'm drawing a blank on his role, man. No disrespect to the guy at all.
Wasn't he the tight ends? No, he was.
Maybe
I
either
remember. I remember
he
seeing.
was a
I forget.
position coach. He was a position coach, maybe assistant head coach as well. But Coach Trickett, if you Last Chance U fans, he was also on there. East Mississippi Community College as well. First couple
Flo-
seasons of Last Chance U.
Florida State quarterback as well.
Florida State
West
quarter Florida
West
State
Virginia
quarterback.
transfer quarterback. He is a full.
Yes.
He's been around football his entire life. We know that.
Yeah, he's been around ball his entire life. His dad is freaking Florida State royalty.
Yes, he is.
So, I mean, the guy knows ball. He also knows Georgia Southern. So, so that's going to be a big test. But like I said, their quarterback has not really been tested in the passing game very much in the last 2 games. So I feel like if we can test him in the passing game, like you said earlier, Cole, get that early turnover and execute touchdowns off of that early turnover. I mean, you go back to the Fresno game, we forced 3 turnovers in the first half and we got points off of one of them, I'm pretty sure.
You got to get points off turnovers if you want to win if you want to win ball games, you got to get points off turnovers.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
Yeah, and I mean, that was one of the big struggles last year is getting points off of turnovers because our defense did a great job last season of forcing turnovers. And man, we forced 4 turnovers in 2 games. But the problem is, where has those points been off of turnovers? As bad as the defense has been, we forced 4 turnovers in 2 games. So that is, I guess, one positive of the defense in the last 2 games. But at the same time, we're going to be sitting here talking next week, Cole, about all the positives that the Eagles did on Saturday and
Yeah, we're
all
manifesting a win.
all the
That's all.
positives that the defense did. And I'm not sitting here, I don't think JC is going to have to throw the ball for 400 yards. I want us to get that run game going. If JC can throw for 250 and we get about 100, 150 at least on both of those numbers, at 100, 150 at least on the ground, and at least 250 in the air, and force a couple turnovers on defense and stop the run, I think we'll win the ball game. Pretty handedly. If we do that, but obviously that's in a dream world here. So
I'm
obviously that's not, that's just perfect scenario for the Eagles, honestly.
I'm gonna give a little bit because I noticed the name of the head coach of Jacksonville State,
Hmm.
and it rung a bell in my head. He is a former national champion head coach with Florida State, believe it or
Really?
not. He was our defensive coordinator when we went to the title. He was there for a year. He came in 2013, right after Stoops took over the Kentucky job, but he's been around football for a long, long time. He's an Auburn grad, played Jacksonville State, funny enough, back in from 94 to 98. He was the defensive coordinator in 97, 98, and he's been around football for a long time.
Hmm.
And then the past couple years, Florida State, Tennessee, Alabama. He was at Colorado for a year, Auburn for a year, and now he took the head coaching job at Jacksonville State. And I'll tell you what, his defenses are going to be trying to swarm to the ball and creating turnovers as well. He's a defensive-minded head coach, and you can see that in his last 2 games. They kind of, you know,
Yeah.
with UCF, they held them, to a low scoring game, held Liberty to a 24-point game. So I think also getting points off turnovers is going to be so important because these the defense is going to be his strong suit. But I
Yeah.
think again, Georgia, like what to expect with Clint Trickett. I mean, he's been broadcasting the type of offenses he runs since Last Chance U, and Clay Helton knows his guys. So I like the Eagles this weekend at 7 p.m. in Paulson. I will be there in spirit. I'll be there in spirit. I'll probably be working, but I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, if you catch me pregame, I might go get a jug of Eagle Creek water and sprinkle it on the field for good luck.
I think you should just do it anyways. Put it out front of the Irk Russell statue. Okay. Swig a little bit, throw it on the
I
field.
don't know if I'll drink it, but you know, maybe pour a little bit on my head.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe put some in a little bottle, bring it back to little man, put a little cross on
Yeah.
the forehead,
No, he won't be there. He ain't making the first trip down to the Borough,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. My wife's nice enough to give me the okay to go to the Borough, so I'm thrilled about that. Finally back, getting to see some good family, good friends, man.
You're going to right the ship. You're going to get that win. I had to do it last year. It didn't work, but I had to go do it last year against Cal. I went and made sure we didn't go 1-11. We went 2-10. But you're gonna go start get the train a rolling. Even if you got to pick up the defense yourself. I mean, I'll give you the playbook. All-star
Yeah.
special.
No, man. I mean, if you let me call plays on the defense, I guarantee you we will lose by 100. But no, man. I mean, going back to Jack State, I think we're the best offense that they will face in these first 3 games. Because I mean, dude, UCF,
It's
dude,
inept. They're
like,
inept.
I mean, come on, dude. It's Scott Frost. Um, we know he doesn't like the Eagles. I will say that, Scott Frost. But at the same time, I think Liberty is down this year as well. And everybody, and Southern fans are writing off the season completely. Season's already over in their minds. I mean, we've already lost every single game this year. So, when we win the Sun Belt Championship this year, because I still believe I'm in my head, not actually in my head, I'm going to have a big middle finger to some of those people. In
It's
my
okay. I'll be your angry translator.
No, 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 I'm not trying to get us in trouble here, but just in my head, in my head. But I mean, like I said, man, just stop the run, load up that freaking box, and let the players make plays. But we gotta. It starts with the opening kickoff, and we got to do the little things right from the opening kickoff till that clock hits zero, because we have not defensively, we have not done the little things right, and little things win ball games, as every college football fan knows.
Yeah, the fundamentals. I mean, that's what I see on Saturdays. Finally, after a year, I wasn't seeing the fundamentals last year. I see the fundamentals in these first two games. And, you're back home, back in Statesboro.
Reset.
Yeah, full reset. The boys probably got on the plane right after that USC game in silence, got back home, got in their own beds, got their favorite wings, did everything right and got ready and locked in for this week. And you and I both know them boys have a sour taste in their mouth right now. They don't like defeat. So the defense has to wake up, and I think they're going to. I think they're going to wake up, and I think they're going to dominate on Saturday, and maybe shut up a little bit of the haters that
Yeah.
that you
And
know
going back to what just popped in my head, some more familiar faces on Jack's State defense. Two Georgia Southern transfers. Isaac Walker, defensive end, and defensive back Tyler Bride are both on Jacksonville State. So it is their return to Statesboro. Southern fans, you will remember Isaac Walker. He departed from the team in the middle of last year as well. So, with that being said,
any other big things happened last weekend in college football. I'm not trying to think. It was a weird week. I think USF stole the show. Missouri border war came back.
garbage time, field goal by Kentucky to cover the spread against Ole Miss.
Mississippi State upsetting
Yeah,
Arizona
well,
State.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
little hurtful. I'm a big Kenny Dillingham fan. That
I hate them damn cowbells, man. I can't stand.
I like them. I think it's interesting.
It's high school. It's high school football.
I
That's
disagree. I
it's
disagree.
high school.
I will say this, any grandfathered in tradition, I'm cool with.
Good point.
No
Good,
one does it. No one has it.
good
That is
point.
their thing. So you can't take it away from them. I'm just gonna
Good
take a
point.
quick little run through
But
of last week.
one last thing. One last
Go
thing.
ahead.
Jack State defense, I think, is pretty solid, to be quite honest with you. Like you said earlier, they have not let up a ton of points and a ton of yards in their first two games. But I love where our offensive line is at right now, man. I really do. Kalen Williams, I think, had a little tweak of the knee. He got hurt, and then he ended up coming back in the game against USC. Word is that he is all right, ready to go for Saturday. But Johnny Brown, he started off at the right side against Fresno and was kind of interchanging with Robert Wright at right tackle before Kalen got a little minor injury. But Johnny Brown ended up moving over to the left side to fill in for Kalen, and he looked pretty damn good. So, I like the versatility we have at tackle right now and at guard and center, because we're still interchanging at center with Chandler Strong and Chance Carroll. But what people don't know is both of those guys can play guard. And Pishon and Caleb Cook, man, they're freaking rolling right now. So I love defense is a good reset. We need it, and I love our offense right now, especially the O line.
A big boy touchdown would right the ship so
Give
quickly
it to Caleb Cook,
give it
please.
to Caleb Cook in a fullback set, and dude, that is all we need is the attempted backflip celebration.
I want the Batista.
I do want the Batista.
Yeah.
I want the big boy tutty. That would right the ship and shut everyone up. It would. So
Or maybe like he's kicking out the end and JC goes on that little bootleg
bootleg,
wide
hey,
open. You know what I mean?
I just give it to the big boy. Clay, just give it to the big boy. From one coach to another, just give it to the big boy.
for sure.
Oh yeah, but just looking around, Clemson looked a little rough.
Yeah, I got some friends going to that game on Saturday.
Uh,
Noontime kick, whiteout in Bobby Dodd Stadium. So I don't know if it's sold out, but it's damn near sold out for sure.
uh, I'm making arrangements. I'm monitoring a situation, if you will. Because if things keep rolling a certain direction, I might be rolling my way back up to Clemson, in November. That's been talked about. Because the boys are buzzing. This just the buzz is there. The buzz is there because it's like, well, wait a second, someone struggled with Troy. This could be something special.
Yeah, you got
I know.
Houston, Colorado tomorrow, which I feel like is a sneaky good game.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna look again to this upcoming week. We already talked about South.
Live update. 4th and 6 on Wake's 7-yard line, minute three left. NC State has the ball. They are down 14 to 24 against Wake Forest.
I didn't play it. I've got no dog in that fight. I just hate Wake Forest and NC
Yeah.
State. I hate them both. I mean, I play NC State on a Friday night before Florida, so I mean, I'd rather NC State be.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's that weird thing where it's like
Yeah.
I hate
Great,
them.
great game too. I love at 12, just for you group of five game fans. Memphis versus Troy. Memphis on the road minus 3.5 in Troy, Alabama.
I mean, Troy's just coming off a game where they almost did the unthinkable. That was a close game until the
Hmm.
fourth, so that could be something
Yeah.
special.
You got Missouri,
Um,
Louisiana, Lafayette as well. You got Georgia, Tennessee. That's game day. UGA
I-
minus 3.5. I kind of like the Vols in that spot.
I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, I played the over. Um, but I think Tennessee does it. It
Yeah.
was 8 straight losses to the Dogs,
Mhm.
and I think Tennessee is rolling right now. They're flying.
I think the last time Tennessee beat Georgia was in Athens. Josh Dobbs Hail Mary.
Really?
Don't quote me on
Maybe.
that though. But you
Yeah,
said 8 straight losses, and that sounds pretty pretty close.
pretty
No,
close.
no, that was older than that. That might have been 10 years ago now.
We get the backyard brawl, Pitt at West Virginia. That's gonna be a
Correct.
good one.
Backyard brawl this weekend. 4:30 kick. South Al Miami. What's not
I'm
South Al USF Miami. I'm sorry, guys. I was just looking at that South Al Auburn game.
I'm worried about our friends in Murfreesboro, our group of five guy friends.
I'm worried about Middle Tennessee right now because I hypothetically took over 4.5 wins. Um, but dude, like you said earlier, that is one of those programs that really need their alumni base to freaking buy in right now, man. They really do. They really do. Virginia Tech ODU, sneaky one.
I think
Sneaky one.
that ODU, I would love for that. But then Brent Pry would just get fired
Mhm.
immediately.
Yeah.
That's something that they could go into Blacksburg and just beat them.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. App State
Big,
going to Southern Miss. I was just
yeah,
looking at
big
that.
Sun Belt matchup. What I was about to say. 7:30 kick here is A&M Notre Dame in South Bend.
I will say this, LSU, please, my
Hmm.
friend, start the downward spiral
Yeah.
because if you look at that schedule that Florida has upcoming, downward spiral.
This I've got two more games that I'm looking at here, Cole. Well, three more. Texas State, Arizona State. That's a night game, 10:30 kick Eastern time. Um,
I got one.
Coastal East Carolina is going to be a big one.
The
This,
next one.
but the next one is my favorite game of the weekend is Tulane versus Duke.
I love Tulane in this spot. I
Yes.
can't. D Duke. We all know my hatred for Duke. Why? I want to fight the Duke Blue Devil mascot.
Mensa return to New Orleans.
Mensa looked very shaky.
Mhm.
I I can't stand the Duke Blue Devil. He's just ingrained in my brain after last year, and I want nothing but pain, misery, and suffering for them. So the Bayou's going to be bouncing because we're going to get an LSU dub and a Tulane dub next weekend. That might be something that I play. A big Bayou bet, if you
Speaking of,
will.
if you want to jump into speaking of something you want to play, do you want to give our wagers out for the weekend?
I mean, I'm gonna give I what I have is not I will have more. But what I
Well,
did was I played.
how about just thinking here, Cole? So I'm sorry. I'll what you say here, I'll put it out because I want to put something out after we do this of my picks and yours. So if you ever just want to just text me, I can put it on the podcast or just like quote tweet it or add another thread
Yeah,
to
of course, of
like
course. I'm just spitballing here. I think I want to add it to my card, the free bet that I put in, because I don't think it's going to lose. I
yeah
sent it to you, and I
yeah
think
yeah yeah.
it'd be fun. So I'm gonna actually that's gonna be my one play right now as a parlay that I have. And if you don't mind, it's a $20 free bet. It's 9 legs. We're getting crazy. Okay. It's a $20 free bet. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna take the reins on here and I'm gonna say it what it is.
Mhm.
So the book here in Florida, the Hard Rock Sports book. Go ahead.
The one you sent to me, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah. You're following along. Yes. So the Hard Rock Sports Bet here in Florida was graciously enough to give me a $20 free bet, and this is what I've done with it. We are going to kick it off with at noon, Georgia Tech money line. Georgia Tech money line. They look good. Then we're going to take the over 49.5 points in Georgia and Tennessee. Then South Florida plus 17.5. You're giving me that much to cover on one of the hottest and most America's team right now. Next, we're going to roll into LSU money line because why? I hate UF. Next, Notre Dame money line. I don't care that they're 1-1. They're going to be at home in South Bend. I'm not a believer in Texas A&M. I know really nothing about that weird cult. Moving forward, South Carolina, they got to get the ball rolling. Beamer ball. I'm
Playing
not sold on
Vandy.
Vandy. I'm not sold on Vandy. South Carolina wants to stay up in that playoff conversation after last year. Lenore Sellers, dark horse Heisman candidate. He had a rough one against Virginia Tech, but if he can get the ball rolling, we'll see. Back to the Bayou. Tulane money line. I hate Duke. I think this is a great spot. Your quarterback left you. Why? For Duke? No, you show him why you are the better option. Air Force money line.
Who
They
are
have
they
cool
playing?
playing at Utah State. They have an all white uniform. It looked sick.
I
And
saw
then
that.
to round it all off, night game, 10:30 p.m. Cal money line. The Bears are going to roll. I believe in the Calgorithm and I believe in something crazy. So this is my $20 free bet that they gave me. It is $20 to win $2,736.34.
Because why not? It's a free bet. You're not losing anything right here.
Not losing
You
anything.
only can have a positive.
I'm gonna, well, because the only reason I'm putting it on my card is because I know it's gonna win and I'm gonna celebrate. But I will have my picks sent to you for this weekend. I gotta do a
Yeah.
little more due diligent
You know what
research.
I'm hoping for is that parlay hits to cover that rent for a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's what we're hoping for.
It's cover about a month and a half.
Yeah. Hey, but whatever helps, helps. You know what I mean? Whatever
I'm
helps, helps.
gonna upgrade the couch in the TV
So
set in the TV station.
I like to do about 3 plays a week. I like to do an odd number just for easy purposes for me. Because I'm bad at counting. Because you gave me a lot of stress last year trying to count all the winners and losers because you had about 30 each week. So
I've learned my lesson.
yeah, yeah. So I think I anyway, Patriots money line on the road in Miami. I think Tua is washed. I think Mike McDaniel gets fired. I think the Dolphins are bad. Tyreek Hill will be out of Miami halfway through the season at the latest. And I think Vrabes gets his first win for New England on the road in Miami. Drake May gets a dub. This could be a great little start for Vrabel's career. Don't like the Patriots, but I freaking love Mike Vrabel.
I'm a Drake May believer. I'm a massive Drake May believer.
I have been claimed to say Drake May is going to be a bust. And I am it's just because he's on the Patriots. Whatever Patriots quarterback, I'm gonna say that.
I'm
So
high on the Patriots this year. I'm very high. So I love it.
so anyway, moving over to college football, we are taking Tulane -1.5 against Duke. I freaking love it. Group of five guys freaking love it. So
I love
Hope
it.
freaking loves it. I freaking love it. So we're gonna take Tulane minus 1.5, and to finish it off, minus 3.5. Georgia Southern, Hail Southern. I'll be there. We'll get the first dub of the year. We're taking the Eagles minus 3.5.
I gotta play. I'm on a bye week. It's great. I'm on a bye week. It feels so good.
Hey,
But
I think this is the week, Cole. We're getting some freaking winners.
oh, I think I'm going. Hey, that parlay's hitting. That parlay is nine. It's nine beautiful legs, and I don't hate a single one of them, and that's why I love it. Because I can't hate it. Because it's. I think it's. Oh, when I crafted it, I was like, man. This is it. This is the winner. This is the winner. I'm gonna enjoy, because I have to work this weekend. It's just a part of the season for my job, but I will be monitoring it and I will hopefully be off by 7 p.m. so that I can sit back, watch as my friend gets his first win of the year and the Eagles fly high and Paulson packed out, bouncing. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait for you. It's gonna be a good one, brother. I'm excited.
I know I'm excited too. So I'm going to put both of us on the spot here on Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay.
And I've got, you know how part of my take does kind of a snake thing?
Yeah, of course.
So there's two of us. So do you want to do a snake or just kind of go back and forth?
We can go
It's
back and forth.
easier with the third person if we had another person in here to do kind of a snake.
Let's do it back and forth, back and forth.
Okay. But in the future, if we have a guest on, we'll do a snake.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
good?
part of my take is for is a very, very close friend of this show now, if you haven't
Shout out
noticed.
Zach. Shout out
Yeah.
Zach.
And
But
one of my
anyway,
best friends. Yeah.
I'd love to get him on the podcast in the future. Love to.
See what I can do.
So Mount Rushmore of college football traditions.
Oh,
Mentioned that earlier.
yeah, it's easy.
So it kind of popped in my head. And I was looking over a couple of them. So I can go first
Yeah, go ahead. Gee,
if you want
you're
me
out.
to.
You pick. Yeah, go right ahead.
Um,
4 picks each, right?
yeah, 4 picks, and we can do an honorable mention.
Yeah, no, of course. Of course.
So, number one college football tradition in America, riding around in the yellow school buses, Georgia Southern, greatest college football tradition, Irk sprinkling the water, Eagle
We
Creek.
need to we need to listen, we need to stop. We both know those are number one. We can't do our own sport.
Okay, okay,
We
okay,
can't
okay.
because I'm gonna pick
Okay.
Osceola and Renegade. Like
I'll
that's
go.
just
Okay, we'll exclude our schools here. So my number one college football tradition, it is fantastic when it comes around neck.
yeah, that's great. It's gonna be blasting this weekend. It's a great pick, solid pick.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna stay in the SEC. And I'm going to take Sandstorm by South Carolina. There's nothing that gets William Bryce bumping more than Sandstorm. That is one of the most electrifying atmospheres in all of college football, and I love it.
I'm going to go away from the SEC, but they're playing an SEC school this weekend, Wisconsin. Jump around.
Jump
Got
around's a
to,
great one.
got to experience that in person, and that was pretty freaking cool.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You put me on the spot here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way out west. I'm going to do Shout at Oregon.
Ooh,
I love that song and I love watching that stadium and I love the players get involved and then they get low and then just the whole stadium just gets bumping. I love that. That's a good tradition for them.
great one. I'm going to stay in the Midwest. Iowa Wave to the Children's Hospital.
Oh, the Kinnick Wave. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can't hate it. You can't hate it.
I love it,
Jeez.
man. Like
You
that's a
can't hate it.
great freaking tradition, man. It really is.
All right. Where do I go for my next one? It's a little,
This is third pick.
this is third pick. I'm looking around college football. Let me, I'll do this. I'll do this. Just because I need them to this weekend. I'm gonna take the Georgia Tech Ramblin' Wreck, that old school, you know what I'm saying, car that they drive it on the field. I'll take that. I like that. That's cool.
As much as I hate this school, and I'm gonna leave one out, but I hope you pick it. Um, as much as I hate this school, Ohio State dot in the eye.
I mean, it doesn't really do it for me, but I respect it. I respect Ohio State.
Unbelievable, man. I got to see it live in person one time. Ohio State Oregon National Championship 2015.
Wait, or did we both went to national championships where Ohio State won
Yeah.
10 years apart?
Yeah. I've been to three national championship games. Ohio State, Oregon, first ever college football playoff one. Ohio State won. Went to Georgia, Alabama to a game when
Oh, I remember.
yeah.
My buddy, my best friend Hunter
Yep.
was there.
I was there, and then I got to see LSU complete the historic season versus Clemson.
Now, I don't know where you think I'm going with this, and you hope that I take it.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think, I'm drawing a blank. Give me a second. I'm going around the conferences really quick in my brain, and I'm just,
The one that I'm thinking of for you is in the Big Ten. But
oh
there's a couple
man.
SEC schools that we're missing as well.
I know this is more of a draft than it is a Mount Rushmore, but I'm cool with it. And
And that there's a couple good one for the troops as well, for our service academies.
I know. Oh, I know. I'm torn. I'm torn.
You got two more.
Just
You got this and an
I don't
honorable.
know. I think I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be Penn State's whiteout.
That's what I was thinking of for you.
Yeah, and I would mix it in when they do that Mo Bamba. Like that was earth shattering. I remember when that hit the TL, and I was like, man, every time you see it, Stadium Pulse,
Yep.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
awesome.
So my honorable mention, and the reason it's an honorable mention because it's not so based to one school, it's based to college football. Tailgating.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
A good honorable mention.
I'll do it. I love it. I love it. I love a good upset
A good
in college
upset.
football. A good G5 upset. That's what I'm
A
taking.
good
Uh,
G5 over P5 upset. Yeah.
just like
Hey,
last
come on now.
weekend.
Hey.
We were overdue. I feel like last year was too chalk, and now it's getting crazy.
Yeah, I mean we're missing a couple like, rolling the trees on Toomer's Corner, stuff like that.
That is just littering in my eyes.
Yeah, I don't really like it, but
Dixieland Delight is a song about
yeah,
Tennessee.
it's in
I mean,
Alabama.
and
Yeah.
it's a song about Tennessee and sung by a band named Alabama. I do love the running through the T. That's a really cool one.
They're not doing
Bevo,
Ralphie's Run anymore.
yeah, for the time being. I do like Auburn's, War Eagle flying. I mean,
No, no,
obviously.
no. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. And speaking of that, they are unveiling a freedom statue tomorrow in the Sports
Wow.
Room.
That's good.
So,
Deserved.
I've been hearing Freedom 2 is getting her first flight on Saturday.
Did you just
Weather pending, wind could be a factor. You know what
Yes.
I mean? So,
I we need that. We need that. We need
yeah.
that for a win. We just do.
I'll get a picture. I'll get a picture with Freedom 2 and I'll send it to you. I'll probably post
I'll
it.
I'll don the captain's hat.
Yeah. Yeah. Please put it on. I'm begging you.
I will
We
wear the
need some good
captain's hat.
luck. We need
I will
some
wear
good
the
luck.
captain's hat. I will wear the captain's hat.
But yeah, dude, good episode as always. Episode
Fantastic.
52. It's getting a little late. We both still have to work tomorrow, but it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully we look.
This is why we water hose. This is why we put in
Yep.
the hours. We put in and we just like chopping it up. We're big, just massive college football fans.
You
So
know what I'm gonna do Saturday morning before I leave my house? I'm gonna go out in the
what
backyard and just freaking chug some hose water.
I love it. I
Just
don't
for
have a
good
hose
luck.
anymore. I don't have a hose anymore. So
Yeah, I've got the old green garden hose in the backyard, fella. That's all I
take
need.
drink one for you, drink one for me.
Yeah, and maybe, throwing salt over the shoulder, like when you spill it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a little Eagle Creek water over the shoulder. You know,
Sprinkle it on the fields. Yeah, I know what you're
I-
gonna do. He's gonna do everything he needs to do.
mark my words, and I'm gonna say this on here. When we win the conference championship this year, when we win the Sun Belt, I'm going straight to Eagle Creek and I'm getting in. I'm getting in.
Oh man.
I'm telling
Okay.
you. I'm telling you.
Okay. Hey, when Florida State wins the ACC, I have to get a tattoo on my ass.
Yeah, see, I'm not going to do that. I'm not
I
going to.
I tweeted that out, and I think you saw it.
Yeah, I did. And
And
I've got it saved on my, you know how you can save tweets?
you bookmarked it. Yeah.
I've got it saved. So look,
Yeah, that's
if that
looking
day ever happens, Cole, you will get a tattoo on your ass because
that it's looking like more and more like it's gonna.
Cole, let's be honest with ourselves. It's way too early to look. I love your optimism and I love your hope in your team because I'm the same way about my team. But let's check back to reality. It's still early. But
Never
yeah,
too early.
hey, good episode this week.
Great episode. I
I'll be in touch with you this weekend.
Yeah,
New
you'll be texting me
season,
tomorrow.
new season 0 and 0. Let's go 1 and 0.
Hey, I'm on a bye week, so no go Knowles for me. But
Well,
I'll
you're
give you
not
this:
losing this week, so that's good.
I'm not winning either. Hail Southern. I got you.
Hail Southern. I expect a
Gotta.
picture with the captain's hat on Saturday.
You will get one, my brother. You will get one, my brother. You will get one. Gotta Hail Southern.
All
Put
right.
Irk in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, put Irk Russell in the Hall of Fame, please. I will never ever stop tweeting, and it is getting a little tiring, but it is the first thing I think about when I wake up every single morning on how, no, I'm serious, because if you look at it, I literally tweet when I'm fixing to leave the house or just got to the office in the morning. So it's pretty much the first thing I think of when I wake up. That and coffee.
1-0 this week. 1-0.
1 and
Hail
0.
Southern.
1 and
Hail
0. No
Southern.
Southern. See ya.
See ya.